I'm James.
I'm Rachel.
And we are from the band Drums Manifest Truth, and we are here again for the Daily Dose. We are so excited again to play and learn to play and practice our didgeridoos with you and with each other.
Yeah.
It's been pretty awesome. Part of a discipline challenge that we've set to ourselves to really see if we can adhere to. I want to play every day, and I know that if we do it, we will gain that level up ability by playing together with other people and
Absolutely.
playing with ourselves. So that's our goal today, is to continue that mission, to practice our didgeridoo, to gather different skills and to test ourselves a little bit in the process. And I thank you for being here wherever you are in the world, joining us in on YouTube or in Facebook. We've figured out how to dual stream, so that's pretty cool. Drop us a comment if you have any questions about learning the didgeridoo, about didgeridoos. We'll try to do our best to answer them. Anything that you're practicing about. Thank you just for being here. I really appreciate it. And but before we really get started, we're going to start with my favorite thing to do every morning before I really get started playing didgeridoo or anything, my facial exercises. That's the most important thing for me. I want to start to loosen up a little bit, because already, even just from the excitement of doing a live stream, I'm a little tense, trying to get everything ready and set up, so now I want to loosen that back up. I want to give myself that facial massage to really just start to strengthen out and give my lips those muscle memory, that little bit of expansion, not to the point of pain, but to the point of a stretch, just like a runner would do, or gymnastics or anything. That's what we're doing. So bottom lip, top lip. I do my cheeks. Of course, we already did a few minutes beforehand, so it'll look like a little bit quicker for us, but it's really about spending that extra time. For me, the didgeridoo is very meditative and slow with that breath, and so I want to take the same attention when I do my facial massages. Yeah, that's a good one. Ow. Or another one that we're going to do, ow, ow, is that so, fish hook, just go, and to a point of stretch, and really kind of give yourself, set yourself up for success, because I can already start to feel that little bit of, lip readiness. Getting ready for the, there's a lightness, there's an airiness that you feel after a minute, and it starts to stretch out, and it allows you to really be able to really get that strength. So that's, again, what I would do is practice can I play the drone every single time when I put my face to the didge? Not every time for me, even. I'm not an expert. Sometimes the hair of my mustache gets in, so trim some of that stuff or move it around a little bit. A little mustache wax for me.
I don't have that problem.
No, which is good. I'm
it
happy
is good.
about that.
Me too.
And that's what we're doing. Anybody who doesn't play the didge, go ahead, feel free. Anybody who doesn't play the didge, we're making that motorboaty, but in a tight curvature, and the tighter it goes, higher pitch that to a horn like the trumpets. Relax. Now you can even see it in my shoulders. I have a tell when I'm doing both, because I'm putting all of that pressure in. Some of the really good people, they don't have that tell anymore. That you can really they just slide through and you can't see any movement, but they're really getting that. So I would focus on that right now. But it's all about the positives that we can do, not the negatives that we can do. I mean, we want to teach ourselves good habits.
Right.
And that's the main thing. So join with us if you have a didgeridoo. If you don't, sit there on your couch, in your car, wherever you are. I'm going to go through my pressure changes that I was kind of working on through the other days, and I appreciate that. everybody who is joining in with us kind of helped me keep on to that. So that's what I'm going to do again today. In the beginning, wee-o is what I'm saying in my head. You're going to spit a lot if you're really putting yourself into it, so I would suggest doing it in a place where you're not worried about it. Like I've got a towel at the end of my dids, you know, so that it does drain out. I've got the ability to go outside and spit, you know, don't spit next to people I would name this way. She would not like that. You know, and if you're going to do that, do something nice like put in a breath mint. You can hear those pressure changes that I'm doing. You can hear the steadiness in her drone that she's trying to work on. And you, I also want to say you made tremendous progress even from the first day to the second day. So as a 2-month-old didgeridoo player, 2.5, you know, to coming on 3 months here, you've made tremendous strides. So everybody throw some love to Rachel in the comment section below because it's amazing. And by the way, I want to let you guys know the Patreon stuff. I will be uploading that video or the audio today of a simple drone, so you're gonna want to go if you're watching these videos down to our Patreon. That's the most important. You can support us in many other ways through you know, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, but the free members on Patreon, those are the ones that get actual access to all of the audio recordings that we're doing and some of the really easy things to test with. And we even held Dids in the Desert, so a lot of the members there go back to the recordings that we put on there and listen to yourself, you know. There was a lot of progress even in that, so if you are playing along with us, I know Rolf and Gracie, some of you that have already been in our videos since we started the Daily Dose, go back and listen every couple of weeks, and your progress is just going to be, again, we're not on steps anymore, we're on an elevator going up together. So I'm just going to drone for a little bit and then maybe work on some pressure stuff, some speed stuff, some pops to the horns. Maybe I'd like to work on that a little bit. I really find that as a fault in myself, that I don't have the ability, just as I do with the drone, to pick it up and drone every time, to get the horns every time. And it's because I've got kind of a mouthpiece, you know, that's a little bit wider for doing those horns, trumpets. Woo!
That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I just got to get the right seal, you know. So thank you, everybody, for joining wherever you are. Again, YouTube and Facebook. We're going to be practicing our digits for the next couple of minutes. And I hope you join us. And again, if you don't have a dig, you are the dig. We're just playing through tubes. So do some of those practice drills with us, all right? It's just that. It's tough, yeah. That's why we build on the fundamental stuff first, really work on that drone, and why we're all at different levels. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Like, try it, see that it's out there, and then, you know, pop on one of the videos later when you get some of those skills. And so it's definitely elevating you to play next to someone else.
The horns are hard for me.
They're hard for a lot.
So
they
far,
really are.
you know, they're just hard for me now. I'm going to get them.
You train, that's why, again, why those facial exercises, to get that embouchure. That's the word. Look it up. That's our word today. Embouchure, for to get that correct mouth. Woo! There you go. Yeah, and you see the difference even in your posture changed. It's a tightness.
takes my whole body to make it happen.
And when we were teaching and doing the beginning practicing, it was like, whoa, release that tension to get that that slow drone, and that's where you should focus. You can have rhythm if you can. It might help some people, it doesn't. Yeah. And you have to be able to laugh at yourself, because ultimately we're going to sound like a bunch of elephants out here. Don't have to do it that way, but I use that. See, my cheeks were not pressed, but I use that to kind of do some extra resonating chamber stuff. Add my tongue in sometimes. It's just that against your roof of your mouth, and that sine wave. Then you're extra playing with, the top parts, I feel like, and the low parts are the rumble. I think it sounds great. You laugh, but I think it sounds fantastic. Other people who don't play the didge maybe look at you like, dude. But everybody makes the joke. Nobody wants to be in the room with the person learning to play the clarinet. And, well, nobody wants to be around, when they're doing this kind of like, but ultimately they should, because it's a freeing act. If somebody's sitting there watching me doing it, the next questions they're asking is, how are you doing that? And I'm like, oh, I'm being a human. Same thing, but I have to be comfortable doing that again and building the little bits. Which reminds me, thank you to Rolf for the suggestion. I asked on the first video, are there any YouTube people that you've been, inspired by, some things that you're practicing? And he shot me a comment and said Dubrovko is somebody that he's been paying attention to. And I went and checked it out. Some really good things about exactly like what we're talking about here. It's about control, has a lot of videos, I think over 130 videos, 134 or something. A lot of them about pressure and timing and rhythm and all about control and breath and stuff. It's really cool. So go and check that out. I'll put a link into the comment section somewhere of some kind of link to one of the videos so you can check it out and subscribe to him, because that was awesome. Thank you again, Rolf. And if you have any of those kind of questions too, drop it into the chat, drop it into a private message, either on Facebook or again into the YouTube, drumsmanifesttruth@gmail.com. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to just practice a little bit more. It feels great, Tina. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Woo! We're just getting our practice skills ready, pushing out that vibe, creating the good positive energy, and sending it out through our resonant frequencies of the didge. I'm telling you, you should play the didge, Tina. You have that energy about you. And it's not this that you have to worry about. It's, can you be okay doing it? We were just talking about that in the first half. I saw you doing this at that fire when we were there playing our didges, and you felt like you had that energy. You could have just grabbed one and been like, maybe even one of the smaller ones we make to get the horns. I even made this to practice on my horn, so something like that would work for you, or even one of the, try it. One of the travel size didges, just not at the, yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a duck call. That was pretty good. like those. I had a guy, I remember Steve, we used to make digits with. He could do those whomps, he called them, where it was so much using of the back pressure inside. And it would just, wow, bellow out. And you could also do that with the horns and toots. So that's something I definitely want to practice again. So thank you so much for joining us, by the way. Blessings to you. Have a wonderful day. Woo! I'm going to practice a little bit more. I hope you're practicing too. And if you're a beginner, and go ahead. If you're a beginner, don't worry about the time it takes to learn some of these skills. Stick with it. Stick with us every day, and you're going to be playing the didge. I guarantee you. Shoot us the questions. You'll be playing the didge.
Even if you only get 1% better each day, that's going to stack up, man.
Yeah, 1%.
Yeah, shoot for 1% better than you were the day before.
You're already better, and that was just 3 steps, you know? It's about trusting in yourself. I feel for the didgeridoo. Now, there are many mechanics that you can go, and we're playing out of, well, I mean, hers, we made that out of the agave. This one is a plastic tube. There's many routes that you can go to utilize that. So, again, it's about what do you have within inside you? Do you feel the energy to just let it out? Since I did the massage, since I've gotten to a lot of those pressures, my lips are starting to tingle now. They really are. Woo, so I'm going to take just a break while I listen to you and talk about the amazing things. Oh, walkie-talkie. Welcome, Cindy. The amazing things like people that join in. We had a class where we made these rattles out of ping pong balls and skewers, and one of the members that we met, Dana and Brenda, they actually came by and dropped us off a couple more that they had spent some time doing. I like these ones better because the block helped me really stick it in my toes. Gave me 2 points up. But anyway, thank you, Brenda, for making these. Woo! It's amazing. Oh my gosh. I want to add others. They also had a chair that we used for a while, and then the legs broke off. But when they did, they made beautiful clap sticks. I love playing with some type. I mean, I usually see a lot of traditionalists just using their didge, giving that nice tap. Sometimes I'll see a stick added. For me, it's fitting in the breath to the circular breathing. You can really control a lot of rhythm with it, and so I do. Usually, when people play with me, it's sometimes tough for them to keep up because I'm the one that's keeping the rhythm, and I try to encourage people. This is all you need to decide for yourself to be the rhythm, and then people will follow you. I guarantee it. They'll be like, "Whoa." Okay, and so sometimes I hear that with you, and sometimes I hear that with Cindy, and sometimes I hear that with Gracie. There are people, they make these sounds, they have that confidence within yourself to go with what you know, trust, because you're at the other end, right, of a 5.5 inch, or a 5'2", 4 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot, 12.5 feet. You know, you got to trust that what you're doing is what you want to do. It's going to sound good because it's amazing. There's no wrong way, really. Oh, oh, oh. No drone in any of that. And it sounded awesome, and I would love to add those to meditations. So I don't know how much more you want to practice today. I've got another half hour that I'd really like to develop into a practicing style. I want to go through a little bit and do some tests of my timing really quick, and then I'd like to play with you if that's cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would want to work on?
I wanted to work on the toots and horns a little bit, but we already did that. So
we'll add those into our play, and then I'm going to add some more different. I want to add different bird calls and stuff in today too. So that's something I'm going to try to think of.
I'm going to work on more vocalizations and singing style sounds.
That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, that's another one too. Adding it in those with the drone. So I'm pretty excited to do that. We'll set a timer going on. I think it's on the screen right now. And let's see, who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
I'll do it, yeah.
Okay. So I'll go whenever you're ready.
Okay.
"25 seconds. That's pretty consistent.
Pretty consistent.
That's what you want to do. You want to aim for that consistency. Even if your consistency level is 3 seconds. Because you just don't have the lung power. We're 80 years old and we just can't fucking do it anymore. You know, but now you can. Hit for that consistency. You know, really go for that. And
Try one more time?
Yeah, go for it. Let me reset this. There you go. You got an extra couple of seconds in there. That's really good. And you pushed a little bit. That's
Yay,
awesome.
me!
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
think that's good. That's good. Well, I'm going to hit the timer. I'm going to try to do something, and I'm going to try to take as big of a breath as I can and really go. There was a point where I hit it the other day with that 56 seconds, and I started feeling like I'm not even here. None of this is real. And then I lost track of time. So I'm going to try to get back into that, but without passing out. So.
You got it, babe. Wow.
Yeah, but I went to the end, and I really don't want to try to go to the end. I still want to have air when I go out. So I should have stopped out at about 38 seconds, and I pushed to 40 just to get it because I was watching. But I really think that's about my consistent level, is about 38 to 42 seconds, and I'm super excited if I get 50 seconds. So that's pretty cool. I'll try it one more time just for... And you should try this too, just, for yourself, just as a measuring tool. I'll take that as a personal day best. 43 seconds is still pretty good. And I like to measure that within myself. So I know I feel fairly consistent with that. Woo! Yeah, and now I'm ready to kind of play. Yeah, I feel like, woo! Let's jam. You want to jam for a little bit? Yeah. I think I'm gonna maybe play with some of these sticks because they just sound so nice.
I like having rhythm to follow. I don't mind if it's fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in some walkie-talkies because Cindy asked. And again, I want to encourage everybody to, follow us on the Patreon, join as a free member, and you'll get access to a ton of music that we're recording with the Didgeridoo, with the handpan, all kinds of stuff. But you'll be able to progress with us even more with some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that we're doing with the Daily Dose and with the Drums Manifest Truth Meditation stuff. So, and again, our Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, all those things help us pay for this kind of action to happen, for us to really keep traveling and do the Didgeridoo daily. But, it's amazing. And we're going to work on getting you a little bit better video and sound. So join us for the next 25, 30 minutes of just Didgeridoo practice where we play. Some people might hop in to the chat. Hop in. We love you. Send your love. Send your vibrational energy and connect to that universal life force energy with us. So enjoy today.
Yeah.
Blessings on your journey. Wow. What a great
Whew.
practice. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I've been doing crunches.
I know, my abs are just going nuts. Oh, blessings to everybody here. Thank you so much, Traveling Patty, for showing some love. I really appreciate that. I can't even talk after something like that. Woo, we're supposed to finish the live stream? Oh my goodness. Thank you. I mean, we had a really good conversation, 15 amazing minutes of practicing up some really cool skills, you know, talking about some more pressure changes and, you know, some of the toot stuff. And boy, I had to tighten this up. And, you know, that's for me. I need to practice on my being able to go from my drone to my toot, adding in some of the vocal.
That sounded real good, by the way.
It was starting to.
I'm really enjoying it.
I need to practice more of understanding where my vocal tone needs to go because I don't know pitch C, D, E, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, whatever. So, thank you for joining us today. I mean, it was a powerful one. I again want to say, get to our Patreon. You can be a free member. You can listen to all of our albums that we put up with the didgeridoo, with the drums, with the hand pan. You can check that all out for free. You can download it. You can help support our journey as we continue on. We're going to be leaving out of the Quartzsite, Arizona area and moving on up. So our next destination will be Lake Havasu City. So if you'd like to support that journey and, you know, all the things for like the campouts and the Southwest Didgeridoo training camp that's going to be going on in November, go ahead and hit us up, and you can support us in so many ways, and we really appreciate everybody that's helping that. And it's not always monetarily that happens. You know, sometimes just being here in these streams makes a huge difference. So thank you so much. Did you want to do another test of your time?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, yeah, I was thinking about it for a second. I was like, oh, I don't know.
All
All right, whenever you're ready.
Wow.
33.57 seconds. And we'll just cut off a second for my weird timing, but
So I was
33
at 28.
seconds. Yeah.
After 20 solid minutes of breathing exercises, essentially now it's longer by
You
almost
expanded.
5 seconds.
That's really
Yeah.
amazing. So congratulations onto that. I'm impressed, but
Yay.
more so you should be impressed with
I
yourself.
am quite proud of
So,
myself.
Yeah. So again, thank you everybody for joining us today. I really appreciate it. If you have any didgeridoo questions, don't forget you can shoot them to drumsmanifesttruth@gmail.com. Pretty much anything you want to hit us up for is at gmail.com, so you can Google that and find us out. We're on Facebook and YouTube. We also do have an Instagram and Patreon as well, and our Discord. So if you want to really talk to us and be immersed into what we're doing in our lives, that's where you want to do it. Thank you everybody for joining us, where it be in YouTube and again on Facebook. And we hope to see you again for tomorrow's Daily Dose, Didgeridoo practice. And we're going to go listen to some Dubrovko tonight. We've got a lot of energy things going on today, so it's a very powerful day for us. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So thank you again just for being here, being present, and I'm very excited for you on your didgeridoo journey. Pause the video, some of it, go back, practice, and watch some of the other ones. Play with the sounds that we have on audio recordings on Patreon. Play with some of these people on YouTube. Your journey is just going to be elevated by that. So have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Daily Dose.